Welcome to the Women's Connection Shabbat service. Women connect for lots of reasons. Common interests, common jobs, common mommy and me classes. But tonight, women connect for Shabbat, for being Jewish. Tonight, the connection between women is Judaism. On Yom Kippur this year, I found myself sitting in the congregation next to my husband, toddler in my lap, thumb in mouth, our first grader sitting between us, warm and snuggly in a mom, I'm bored kind of way. And I felt perfectly safe, perfectly comfortable. I didn't know what page we were on in the service. My prayer book had landed on the floor so many times I was getting embarrassed of the public display of affection I was offering it and had placed it on a chair behind me. I didn't know the melody of the songs. They're different from the tunes I grew up with in Chicago. But that didn't matter. I belonged anyway. My family belonged, simply because this is our synagogue and our Jewish home. In that moment, scrunched up in our fancy clothes, I was suddenly overwhelmed with the feeling of having arrived as a Jewish woman. It felt great. I remembered the years of Yom Kippur services as a girl, seated between my own parents and grandparents, the hours that would pass as in between all the standing and sitting, I'd inspect every bracelet on my grandma's arm, or quietly inhale the lingering old spice as I nuzzled into my dad, his voice loud and slightly out of tune, both embarrassing and comforting at the same time. And so this year, as my boys lay with their kepis on my arm, playing with my jewelry and telling me to sing quieter, I felt Jewish. This is it, I thought, snuggling in services. This is Jewish to me. A few weeks ago, my kids were fighting in the back seat of the car. Guys, I said, enough. Will someone please be a mensch? What's a mensch? Asked my 6-year-old. I'm a mensch, said my 2-year-old. You are both mensches, I insisted. And then, searching for a definition, I explained that a mensch is a Jewish guy who is awesome. You're right, Mom, my older son said. We are both mensches. A pause. But I'm a better mensch than him. Well, at least the dialogue had started. I am currently in the business of raising mensches, because that's a Jewish mother's job. After Yom Kippur services on the way out to the car, I decided that being a Jewish mother is like genetic soup. The ingredients have been simmering a long time, and then one day you lick your thumb and wipe schmutz off your kid's face. One day your child is playing with your bracelet during services. One day the soup's done. When apple picking leads to apples and honey at the table, that's Jewish. When Friday night is special because you call your children by their Hebrew names at dinner, that's Jewish. When your au pair finds out you don't celebrate Christmas and buys your plane ticket back to the Netherlands the next morning, that is Jewish too. Recognizing and creating the Jewish moments in life is part of raising a Jewish family. But snuggling in shul while promoting menshiness, that is the very best part. Tonight is a connection of Jewish women, and I am proud to be a part of it. Shabbat Shalom.